Good day, everyone. This is Matt. On Twitch, I am currently Buckeye Anon, and on YouTube, I am Madamus Prime Entertainment. I have a backup channel called Red Von Baron, which you can see I use on a lot of things. And today is a great day in Diablo 4. My Necro is pretty strong. I've still got a few more masterworking things to do, and I think I'll be good enough to take down Lilith. But I will try that out before actually doing the stream where I do that. But right now, I really want to focus on both my rogue and my barbarian. So first, I gotta log in as my rogue, and I'm gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 tier 8 hordes, which is the highest level. And it's not that I'm showing off, but maybe I kind of am. But my rogue can take down tier 8 hordes like no other's business. I did actually die once as my rogue, which shocked me. It was the Burning Butcher. He kind of like knocked me out a little bit. And then I ended up having to restart that because I died once. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Let's look at this. Oh yeah, the current one is Sleepyhead. Yeah, that's me, Sleepyhead. I played for a little bit as I got my Necro set up, and then I decided I was going to take a nap, and that nap turned into like 3 hours. Anyways, it's interesting. That said, I was at 300 something attack power when I used my potions. Anyways, so tier 8 is what I'm going to do. What are you playing right now, Diablo Girl? Are you still in the PTR? I'm in the voice if you want to talk or chat. Yeah, I slept good. It was well needed because I've been staying up late a lot. Anyways, let's see. And here we go. My rogue's doing pretty well in tier 8. Oh, what gives you those obols that there's something that gives it to you pretty effectively? Is that what it is? Right now, we don't have anything really all that effective when it comes to the obols. Oh, there's a goblin. That's the other way I could die. Alright, now he's bleeding enough. He'll give you everything? Oh, okay. But that's probably just for the PTR, isn't it? Yeah. That's cool though. That's way too many enemies I'm surrounded by. Okay, get off of me. Yikes. Okay. And now I'm frozen. How dangerous. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, that took my life down. Whatever it was. All I know is I was surrounded. Huh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. But you can reset. Of course, you can reset masterworking anyways, but the temporaries you can reset coming next season with like a scroll. Do you know how you get that scroll yet, or have they not really shown that? I mean, they might not even be in the PTR. I think I know what I was doing wrong on that last wave, which actually could have killed me if I wasn't lucky. I must have been lucky. I wasn't infusing my arrows, I don't think. That'd be cool if you found one, but maybe they just don't want it to be in their VTR. I don't care. I know everybody's gonna play the Spiritborn right away, which I am gonna play the Spiritborn, don't get me wrong. But I want to make sure I always have a rogue that is completely like powered up every season. I need a rogue. This rogue, if they're strong, if they remain strong like they've been, they can do everything. So that means I can build up certain materials, defeat certain levels of the pit, you know, or whatever I need. I think I'm always going to power up a rogue, and then I'll do the Spiritborn. I don't think I'm going to try for every class next time. Using my unstable potions. I better not use them too fast. Yeah. It'll be interesting to find out how you get those scrolls, because you know, you want to have a lot of them, like we have these horde scrolls. I mean, hopefully, mostly you're not going to do a lot of bricking, but it never works out the way you want it to, so a lot of those scrolls would be nice. That guy's... Whoa, I'm stuck. What? Oh, I see why. Those jerks chained me to like a rock. Yeah, when did they start putting those in there? Like, I saw them like a week ago when we were playing. Yeah, I guess everything is going to scale perfectly. I guess that makes the pits much different. They haven't given me any Hellborn. I had an entire, and I do repeat, an entire wave where I didn't get one single Hellborn earlier today. But I think that it kind of scales in tier 8. I think that I actually got just as much Neatheron as if I got like 500 Ether in tier 7, I mean. So I think that also scales. With 0 Paragon? Oh. I tell you what, I'll join you in... Oh, you're still in PTR? I was going to say, I'll join you in Nightmare Dungeons, because I need to get a bunch of stuff for both my Druid and my Barb. Yeah. I want to do a couple of these tier 8s. It's a lot of fun to watch, too. Oh, a Lightning Spear? Yeah, hopefully they leave that strong. with the new familiar skill. Every class has its own like familiar ability. Is that what it is? I'll make this extra hard, just in case anybody watches. Well, it sounds like they've left the sword pretty strong, man. I got a good bleed on this Aether Lord. There we go. He's dead. He just didn't know it yet. Okay, I'm surrounded by enemies. There we go. I should have went. I mean, I have 75 off of 5 waves. Does that mean I just don't kill them fast enough, or what does that mean exactly? I actually need to turn the game volume down a little bit in my ear. Sound. I think that might be why my friends say I talk too loud. Return to game. Okay, +2 ether from elites. Alright. Lightning spear still OP. I love to hear that. I love my sword, man. Actually, that's part of the reason that I'm gathering ether right now. I've also got to finish masterworking my sword, just to make Lilith even easier, because if I'm going to do all 5 characters, you know, I don't want to die too much. I mean, it's probably a forgotten conclusion that I'm going to die some. A foregone. Did I say forgotten? I meant, I really am half asleep. A foregone conclusion that I'm probably going to die trying to take on Lilith. So everybody does, I think. And I'll probably just do my rogue last. Forgotten conclusion. It's a except I remembered it, so it's not too forgotten, is it? It's a forgotten conclusion. I tell you what, if I don't get too much Aether, I might go to tier 7. I mean, just because I need more Aether. And I can get like upwards of 700. But a big part of this is I'm still not getting any Hellborn. What's the deal? Come on, game. Help me out here. Help a man out. Well, I really did feel like I got more Neath Iron from less ether, which I mean makes sense. But it needs to balance out enough to where I'm still at least getting 500 Neath Iron. I would feel good with about 500 Neath Iron each time. Oh, that's just like that guy in the ties. I do not like that dude. Yeah, if you're in a group. I'm not in a group right now, am I? Oh, come on. What was that? That was mean. Haha, gotcha. See, I'm only at 126, and they will not give me a Hellborn for the life of me. Come on. Ether Lords. Yeah, my duo partner. He wants to do hardcore, which is cool, and I'm going to get back to hardcore because I want to take down Lilith with my rogue who's at level 81. Oh, you didn't abandon me. You're playing PTR. I get it. I'm trying to accomplish something I won't feel like I need to accomplish next season, so, you know, once I'm done with my goal, I'll feel accomplished, and I'll pick a class and mostly stick with it. Man. I really hate those stupid walls. See, that's also an Ether Lord. And they keep like knocking me back and all that nonsense. Whoa. Whoa, I'm stuck. Okay. It's this stupid bow right here. That's yeah, the Paragon boards. So you said somebody has like a full guide on it already for your rogue. I just hate working on something and, you know, it's gone after a week. Like, you can't use that if you made a character, that is. And then if you're using one of your characters, Rob has some builds. Well, that's good. He has some good guides. He knows what he's doing, that's for sure. But like, if you create something in PTR, it's, you know, you have it for like a week and then it's gone. That kind of sucks. And then if you use one of your current characters, which I believe you can do from, if it's the same as last season, your current characters will progress, but then you'll lose everything you do in it. So I don't know. I guess if you use a character that's already pretty OP, like my rogue, it doesn't matter. But then what's the fun in like using a character that can tear up everything? What's the fun in that? Like, I mean, I like tearing up everything, but I also enjoyed the grind of doing other stuff first to get here. So I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you're saying like the next PTR comes out, it'll be there? I mean, that's cool and all. Like your, if you were using other seasons before, like last season, you still have the vampiric powers and everything? That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah. Because getting gear is a big part of the grind too, yeah. Well, you're right though, but you could start like a new character and use your decent gear. So that, I mean, that would make sense. Once you get to the right level, I mean, you know what I mean. I really hate how they knock you back 1,000 times. These stupid enemies. You've been knocked back and forth constantly. Where are all the Hellborns at? Did I just whoop them up? Yeah, I mean, you've already done the content before endgame, so that's really what you would want to test. It's just, I don't know. I know you wanted me to play along with you in PTR. Come on, will you guys stay in one spot? I'm only trying to kill them and they won't want to cooperate. To get boosted? Oh, you mean with other players? Were you not able to play along with other people in PTR? Is that what it is? At first? I hate those hydras, man. They can do some severe damage. Oh yeah, take off. I remember last PTR was just some guy standing. Man, there they go, knocking me backwards again. That's annoying. He should be dead. He's bleeding. Yeah, he's dead. And this stupid guy jumps all over the place. It's so irritating. Okay, yeah, this guy's level 200. I was trying to remember what levels they were all on. Very comparable to a tormented boss. Especially in tier 8. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes, knocking me back again, man. Stop knocking me backwards. Okay. I've had so many enemies knock me backwards this round. Yeah, I've it's really dangerous actually when he jumps around because shooting him is what keeps me alive. And then these hydras, what they spit out can kill you really fast. Okay. Here we go. He jumped around again. Jumps around, knocks you back. Oh my gosh, man. Will you just stay in one spot, dude? Annoying. Okay. Well, yeah, 310 ether is not good. Oops, I want to see something real quick. So, I have 2020 Neath Iron right now. Let's see what I have after only getting... And then I'm going to do tier 7. I've already shown the world I can beat tier 8, so they know this guy's OP. That's all get out. Okay. Yeah, so you have 225 paragons now, and so what you'll get is 300 in next season's launch. 300. So they added 75. Yeah. See, look, my attack power shows at 249,000 in these hordes. I saw that earlier today. Yeah, 10 more skill points is big because I mean, you only have so many slots, but there's other things that you could use, especially like on a barb or something. Yeah, max your ultimate. That's good. Okay, so I don't need Neath Iron for this case. So I have 2440. That's like 200 Neath Iron, so or 300 Neath Iron I got. So it's like more per it's more based off of the ether that I got. It's like more for each bit of ether, but it's not more than I'll get from tier 7, most usually at least, if all goes well. So I need to craft another some tier 7s. Infernal hordes. Okay, I need 2 grim favors and I'll get another one of those. I'll defeat everything quicker and probably get more ether, because I was getting tons of hellborns last time I did tier 7. Now, you know, I had that happening on tier 8 though. I don't know. I guess it was just a bad round. We'll compare. That's what I'll do. I'll compare. Yeah, the passives do a lot of work behind the scenes to help you out. So that part is big too. Alright. That's what you get for spitting poison at me, dude. Oh yeah, now they froze me. There's nothing like getting froze when you're in the middle of a massive crowd of enemies. Alright. I missed out on that one. What just slowed me down? Oh, there they are. I have enjoyed doing... None of those are ether, extra ether. I'm getting bad rolls today. They're probably telling me, I want you in the PTR. We're going to give you bad rolls if you aren't in the PTR. Get rid of those shamans with the quickness. Alright, that's been bled to death. Let me through. I want to kill this thing and then go into that circle. I need to figure out, because I've never even like paid enough attention. Obols weren't really all that important to me. I need to figure out how much like a tier 100 pit gives you in obols each time. Tier 101, I mean. Alright, I'll do the difficult one. I want more ether. Yeah, I do kill these enemies way faster. Which makes sense. I mean, tier 8 is supposed to be the hardest right now. I'm just curious what a tier 10 is going to be like. A 9 and 10. They're supposed to have 2 more tiers in the hordes. I don't know. I guess that's going to start next season. Because it hasn't started yet. Doesn't seem like they would add much to this season at this point. It kind of just sounds to me like the pits and the nightmare dungeons are kind of like tossed together in a way. Like they're basically the same, which, I mean, a lot of the maps are going to be somewhat the same. Because they do reuse maps over and over again. Not exactly the same in the pits, but you know what I mean. Etheric mass is toast. What do you hope to accomplish in the PTR before they take it away, Diablo girl? I'm curious what people's opinions of this PTR are. I've been watching less videos this week than normal. Alright, finally some Hellborn. You're in 3. What does that mean? You're in... Oh, well, okay, I got you. But you get to tier 4 differently. In PTR. Hey, don't. I couldn't move. And I had 2 bombs about to explode. I panicked for a second there. There's 2 tier 4s. So yeah, that's a bit confusing. They might want to think about naming it differently. I don't know. Like, what is 2 tier 4s? Like, I gotta get out of that fire in a hurry. That's gonna end me. It's kind of my fault. I'm the one that said, yeah, let's do raining fire. That sounds fun. They're named differently. Well, they've got to make things more confusing because they're Blizzard, so... There's the Feld Council laughing and talking their smack. They've got to do that. That's what they do. It's not complicated, whatever. Sounds complicated to me, but you know, I'm not playing the PTR. Those etheric masses just like melt like butter in tier 7 for me. Okay, that's better. 200, that's way better. Yeah, well, sometimes I'm confused in general anyway. uh, I mean, my rogue is just so OP right now, man. It's just amazing how good the rogues are. You gotta have that one class to do your farming, at least the way it is now. So when your first character starts out, they don't have like an easier level really to go through. If it's like similar to tier 3, tier 3 is kind of tough when you're especially if your character's starting out. Even if they scale with you, tier 3 is way tough like first when you're first starting out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going to take on the butcher, even though that's not going to help me with either too much. The butcher killed me earlier today, by the way. On my rogue, I couldn't believe it. No, I'm sorry. It actually killed me on my necromancer. I lied. But when it like surges in and like knocks you backwards, it like if you should use potions right away because that stun he's gonna unload on you, and if you got a squishy character while he's unloading, you're gonna die because you're like locked in spot. But it is nice that they allow you to use potions when you're a bit crowd controlled like that and you can't move, which can save you from dying. Whoa, something like took my life down, but it immediately came back, thank God. Scales in difficulty. Well, I've heard you say that it scales in difficulty, which is good. I would just think that like a tier 3, even if you're level 1, walking around in a tier 3 would be like pretty tough. I don't know that anyone could really survive doing that. Which right now you really aren't supposed to even be able to do that, but because we've started boosting each other, that can actually happen. Although most people, when they boost, they let people level while they're boosting. Like, in order to like still be a tier 1, you'd have to like spawn on. I don't know. You'd probably still get at least a level or 2, but you'd have to spawn on him when he finishes. When he's about to finish. Yeah. It's trying to do us a favor because they saw what we did to ourselves. I'm a level 12 necro. I'm going to take on a level 75 enemy. In hardcore too. It would be less funny if we tried that in softcore, but the fact that we were stupid enough to do that in hardcore makes it extra funny. It wasn't funny at the, well, it was kind of funny at the time, but it's more funny as times in between. Alright, Wind the Shadow. Did they leave in that 30 level boost that they gave us this season? Like if they're 30 levels above you, your XP scales. because that would still allow us to boost each other. We just have to come up with different. We'll come up with different methods, I'm sure, but I don't know. I'm just one of those people that doesn't like a lot of change. So let's see. I've got 2440 neath iron. Wonder if they left in mine cages. Oh, they don't have levels. I've liked this season too much. I don't want to say goodbye to it yet. This season has been so fun. Like, I can't even express how much I love this season. And like, they're just like, we're going to change the game. Like, I don't know. You never fully have this kind of game down. Like, you have tips and tricks, and then you have to adjust. See, I'm back to 249,000 attack power. Yeah, yeah. Somebody that's already to 60. Let's see. Oh, in the middle of all that, I ran out of a potion. Like, I beat it without that potion on. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's see how much neath iron I have before I do one more. And 2940. So I got about 500 neath iron. Honestly, like, because that wasn't even what I would call one of the better rounds. Like, I did finally get Hellborn, but I can actually potentially have better rounds than that. And tier 8's just taking me a little bit longer, so I'm not getting as much ether. And the crowd controlling in tier 8's kind of crazy too. And tier 7's crazy enough, but tier 8 is... I feel like if they want to keep making tougher content, they're probably going to have to take masterworking to like level 16 instead of just to 12. Something higher, because right now, like, there's really nowhere for my rogue to go. I mean, my rogue is exactly what it's going to be. The only way is if I find better gear, and I'm not going to spend all my time trying to do all that min-maxing stuff this season. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll think about it. And I get it. Like, that's the way to pretty much, as long as you play the way you play smart, you're not going to die because you'll be, have everything maxed the way it's supposed to be. I did get the Burning Butcher back in tier 5 earlier today though, even though he killed my Necro. I know people say, well, you said you're leveling your Druid and Barb. I am, but like, I want to have neath iron. You gotta understand. My Druid and my Barb are going to be pretty much up and running, like, immediately. It's not going to be like the remainder of the time I'm going to spend getting them to where they're viable. And then I'll go back and, use a bunch of material on my Necro and get him ready to go. Because I did about half of the life of Lilith with not everything at Masterwork to 12. which means, you know, and of course there's also some better gear that I can get along the way, but it means that my necro is almost there, and I didn't, 2 days ago I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to do that, so I guess you just have to use S tier. I mean, I know, I think Cliptus always says play the one that is most fun, which it's fun until you try to do in-game content. Then it's no fun. I'll be starting on my Druid and Barb after I do this. I mean, you never actually have enough Neath Iron. You always pretty much need more, but if I just do this a little bit each day, I'll have tons of Neath Iron. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at 3 out of 9. I would like to see some Hellborn rolls from the get-go this time. Man, he died fast. Oh, he didn't die. I thought he was dead. I needed to take his bleeding down a little bit more. It's still OP. Which, oh, Lightning Spear, yeah, good. I love Sorks. Sorks are a lot of fun, and they should be valuable and able to do in-game content. But they still, even now to an extent, have problems with the single target bosses. Now, not problems in that you can't beat the bosses, but you can't beat them as fast as with other characters. But I mean, I guess unless you like do the min-maxing, which is what they want you to do, I guess. But oh, I am not afraid of you enemies. Using fear on me, whatever. Okay. You don't switch tiers? What does that mean? Oh, you didn't switch tiers. I was going to say, what do you mean you don't? Yeah, I think you would have to. You're on hard. On hard. On hard. I'm going to take your word for that. On hard doesn't really have much meaning to me. Yeah, give me some Hellborns, please. Lots of them. Oh, tier 2, okay. It's kind of funny that they would name tier 2 hard when there's 2 tiers above it, like, hard, but I get it. They like to use that word torment, which makes sense based on the theme of the game. That's what I like about this game, because demons deserve to be slayed. They're evil. Expert Penitent. Is Penitent like the replacement for capstones or something? I mean, I know that there's certain places called Penitent. Normal heart oh, okay. I guess I'll know this next season. Or if I decide to play PTR bet. There's still a few more days, and My barb and my druid will be pretty viable pretty quickly, I believe. Now I say that, but I mean, I technically still got my necro viable quickly, but because I had to redo some things, it took me a little bit longer. Well, I mean, that's how they roll. They like scale and difficult. Whoa! Okay, let me get out of that. That poison, if I wasn't, I could have been like clip this and not paying attention because I'm interacting. I could have died there. Okay. No, but I did a good job paying attention. But I mean, then again, it's different because Cliptus has tons of people messaging him. Like, his channel has grown quite a bit. I don't have that yet, so it'd be easy to die. He may be right though. Like playing hardcore, like if I ever, my channel ever grows, I would play hardcore when I'm not. Maybe I would stream it. I don't know. But I would be like, I'm sorry, can't pay attention to the chat. I'm on hardcore. And then like, but if somebody raids you while you're in the middle of that, you have to pause in a town or something. I don't know. Rax streams hardcore. He does pretty good. Pretty much all Rax plays, as far as I know. Yeah. Yeah, Cliptus does a good job. It's hard to do, man. You're in the middle of playing a game like where you're getting surrounded by enemies. It's pretty hard to respond to everybody. And your chat's rolling. He does a pretty good job of it, though. As good as you can expect somebody who's playing a game, at least. That Tormentor is dead, he just doesn't know it yet. Man, they got those stupid bows all over the place. I gotta kill this ether fiend. It's a threat to my livelihood. Cliptus is different, you're right. Which is why his channel is growing in a big way and why he'll eventually be able to do this kind of thing for a living. So, you can't help but root for him, right? Can't help it. Some people put the work in and you see them start succeeding. You're like, well, that person deserves it. Cliptus is that kind of guy, for sure. Doop-a-doo. Yeah, that's true. And the fact that he even asks them to do that. Because, that's why people like streamers that, like, actually talk to them. Like, people like to feel like they're part of the stream when they watch. That's why they have super chats and stuff like that on YouTube. I'm not there yet on YouTube. And you have like bits on Twitter or Twitch. I mean, not Twitter. Sorry. Josh Rudy, hey buddy, how's it going? Is Cliptus enjoying the PTR? I haven't been able to really tune in. I took too long of a nap today. And if he went for a long time, so you know. You tell me, how can I make your sickness better there, Diablo girl? You tell me. Oh, he's still streaming. That's cool. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, he's still enjoying the PTR. That's good. I have to take care of the queen. You're right. She takes time to. She helps me out a lot in the game, quite a bit, and I'm appreciative of her. She does that while she's doing all of her cliptis responsibilities, which is a lot. So of course I appreciate her. Yeah, I just kill everything faster in tier 7, even though I can beat tier 8. It's like, yeah, I should probably just stick to tier 7. Oh, you're hot? Listen to her bragging. Oh, man. Too funny. Oh, you have a fever. Okay. I get it. But it's like... people are going to take it to have either double meaning or the opposite, or a different meaning than you mean. She isn't wrong. There you go. See that? You see that, Diablo girl? She isn't wrong. It is a double meaning. Yeah. That's the joke. I don't always get everything, okay? No. Totally kidding. I don't think you are. And that's okay. I appreciate you saying hi, Josh. It's nice of you to stop in. You forgot your aspects. That makes a big difference. If you walk in without your aspects, you'll notice immediately a difference, that's for sure. What did you walk into without aspects? Let's see how much Neath Iron. See, I'm up to 3,465 Neath Iron, which will help me. I've received 100 messages. It's still OP without the aspects. It's going to be even more OP, huh? So, like, I've got plenty of Neath Iron. I am going to need more, but like I said, if I do this every day or every other day or something, it'll have me not running out so much. So I'm going to switch to my druid. I want to get my druid to 100 first. Oh wait, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take my uniques off. I just kidding, I'm not switching to my druid yet. Because with my necro, yeah, forget your mythics. Yeah, that's seems like an easy problem. It'd be nice if they had like a way to go to your other profiles. You go to your other profiles in some way or another and just bring it over. Let's see. I gotta make sure I have my Doombringer in there. I really got to get rid of a lot of this stash. Yeah, there's my Doombringer. Cool. Alright, Selma, you're pretty awesome. Time to go level a character. You're doing Nightmare Dungeons right now? I've actually got to do that with... what do you think for my Druid? What do you think? What level do you think is a good Nightmare Dungeon to do? Like, I'm definitely ready to beat a tier 2 horde with my character, so I could level that way. I can definitely do tier 2. I don't know. I wouldn't try tier 3 quite yet. Maybe about 10 levels I would try tier 3. Oh, I know why that's 90. And that's the other thing. I need to remember that I take the jewels out. But I'll probably adjust them as I go anyways. And at some point, though, I might lessen the amount of uniques I use, because... Oh, okay, yeah. Let's go to the jeweler. Oh, man, I'm so slow. My character is so slow. You really notice it when you switch. Alright. Well. Oh, that I still need a better totem. I cannot do that here. Oh, wait. I didn't put my materials on. Boots. Waxing gibbous. That's a weird name. I don't have anything imprinted, do I? I have 19,000 life. My armor is just under cap, which is good for this where I'm at. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. What tier? Okay, I'm in world tier 3. I need to go defeat the cap. Defeat the cap. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do I have those jewels? Okay, right. I have that jewel. That's royal. Flawless requires level 60. So I can put those in. I should have those in my stash. I have 2. Okay. There we go. Alright, let me pull up this build. I haven't... This is the landslide build. No, wait, am I doing landslide? Yeah, I still gotta gather that too. Paragon board. I need to know by the skill that I... Okay. Oh, that's... Okay. Skill tree. You're one-shotting elites. I'm telling you, man. Start building that rogue up. Destroy, just melt everything. Yeah, I think I'm doing landslide here, and I'm doing a different one in hardcore, which I'm gonna switch it in hardcore. It's probably best for me to do what I'm like already getting good at. Okay. And I probably, let's see, this is, okay. So I got the starter board done. I do not have the glyph for it yet. And then I will, okay, I connect it to there. Oops. I did that wrong. Alright. Nothing more exciting than watching someone do a Paragon board. I get it, but everyone that plays this game knows it's something you should keep up with. If you don't keep up with it, you'll be like, well, why did I die? Oh, forgot my Paragon board. can tell the person that's played hardcore, they try and keep up with it. So this one is tectonic. I did get a certain amount of these, didn't I? Because you were Diablo girl. You were the one running me through the nightmare dungeons, but I don't have that glyph yet. Okay, out of points. So that's as far as I can go right now. Get rid of this equipment that I don't need. Let's go look at the build. Earthbreaker. Critical strike chance, attack speed. Ranks to landslide. Critical strike. I already have the Starless Skies, which the build kind of calls for. Critical strike chance, attack speed. Ranks to landslide. There's a specific ring, I think, is what it's showing me, called Earthbreaker. Critical strike chance, movement speed. Oh, I don't know about Cataclysm. Critical strike chance. I want to compare the other ring. Critical strike chance, critical strike damage, spirit on kill. That's good for now, I'd say. There we go. So I need to put what's funny? 2-shot blood. Oh, Blood Bishop is pretty tanky too. Who knows what they've changed though? Mad Wolf's Glee. Attack speed. Send me a clip. Ranks to Venom, critical strike chance, attack speed. Critical strike. I can't talk. Movement speed, attack speed, and then maybe if I put critical strike chance, I don't have in Venom. But, you know, I'm not in my final stages of the builds. That might be a viable, but that's a lower. You know what? I'll keep it the way it is. Yeah, I'll have to check that clip out when I'm not streaming. That would be funny. That's fun to see. Fun to see for sure. Alright, so I need to do something, right? Something fun. Okay, well, let's go check out my mother's gifts. 20 seconds. What tier are you defeating right now? The rogue's still very powerful. I mean, it should stay that way, I think. There we go. Torment 1. I don't know. What is that? That many, huh? Torment 5, Nightmare Dungeon Torment 2 will be tier 7. I'll take your word for it. There's a glyph. Nice. Inexorable will. Inexorable will. Eridas. Interesting. I have so many nightmare dungeons. Yeah, completely different. Are you like exploring the new like regions that we're going to see, or are they leaving that out so that it's more of a surprise? Strike chance, attack speed, nope. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. We're going to be going into that part pretty blind, huh? The cosmetics. Yeah. Maximum life, attack speed. That's an 842. I got a 925 equipped. No thanks. Except cosmetics. Okay. So my movement speed ain't perfect, but it ain't terrible. For Druid, at least. I can't put that in, can I? Weapon, emeralds, diamonds for amulets. Spend so much time trying to get the build right. Oops, that's not what I meant to. Wait. See, that's level 20. I need somewhere in the middle. Level 60, so I can use that. And, oops. That is level 90. And that's too low of a level. Level 40. I almost want to say get rid of those. This build, it actually calls for sapphires to be in the armor instead of adding extra life. Diamonds in the amulet. It also isn't like recommending I guess I might need the early levels now that I think about it. And the late levels I'll keep in there. Okay, those are emeralds. But I need a new totem. What levels? This is level 60. That's good. I don't need a skull in this build. Never mind. Okay. So emerald I'll put in here. Diamond I'll put in there. Jeweler. I'm spending a lot of time preparing myself. Hopefully get a better socket. Or better totem, I mean. There we go. See, but the as far as armor goes, it increases my willpower. That should be fun, trying the pit out. So if I take all of this out, my health's back down to 19k. I see, very strong attack. Hitting wrong buttons left and right, okay. 2, there we go. Alright, now let's go back to my stash. Put these jewels away for now. What's locked here? Oh yeah, was that you or was that Destin that gave me that T-Bolt's will? Regardless. So I'm at level 72. Now I could get a lot of levels doing the hordes, which I think I'm probably going to do. Although I don't remember like the order of things that I... Maybe I should go to the tides real quick. Get back used to... Or in here would be good. Get used... Oh no, this is Turdora or however you say it. I think I did get more of it, so let me see if I can pull up. Okay, yeah, there it is. I believe I got a bunch of these while we were in Nightmare Dungeons. I definitely need to increase my movement speed. Okay, so the wolf spirit. So I want to go to the deer. Oh, the deer's over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. It tells you where you cap out at. And then I pick this one. Oh, does it tell me which spirit to bond to anywhere? Oh, I have to unlock every boon. Wolf spirit. Pack leader. Okay. I've already fully done that. And then the snake. There we go. We're looking at just looking at my build here. Bear with me. Pure landslide build. Yeah, I think I'm doing the landslide, but my seems that I don't have a certain ability in here that I need. Okay, this is where I do that. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna bond with the eagle in this build. You've done this build, right, Diablo girl? Eagle. This is the eagle. Okay. So that one and that one. There we go. Now we're good. A similar build. Yeah, you use max roll, don't you? Yeah, that's right. Alright, so now I need to go here. Oh, you didn't use the wolf skill. Let's see how I do in here. Which I should be just fine, because I should be strong enough to take on a tier 2 horde. I just remember having a lot of fun with this when we were doing it. It's a fun build. Yeah, lightning spear. Yeah, it's pretty strong once you get everything you need for it.